Hello everyone, welcome to this channeling. Today for the topic I will use the Life Purpose Oracle cards. I just find them pretty straightforward and I really like the simple messages. So it's great to have a theme for this reading, this channeling. I encourage you to comment below and to give me ideas for the topics for the channeling. So if you have any questions that are general or personal ones that can be applied and can serve a wider audience, then please by all means comment and ask your question. And I'll put your question on my list and we'll choose it if I feel drawn to it. Thank you in advance. Okay, so I'm going to choose a card today. This is the card for today's channeling. This is the topic. And it says, school. The answer that you are seeking involves going to school. I wonder what they'll say about that. So I want to tell you that when I call on my guides, I am asking for the highest guidance, and sometimes I ask it out loud and sometimes in quiet. And it is different guides who come forth all the time. So it is all of the guides, and just some of them are at the forefront. But it is a collection of guides. So I'm going to ask for the highest guidance right now, and I am asking you to simply breathe and see. See what you feel in your heart, first and foremost, when you hear the words and feel the words. Thank you. We are here right now. We enjoy these interactions in amazing ways, in ways that you cannot begin to understand, because there is something that you haven't felt before in this lifetime, but you have beyond in many other lifetimes. And that's because you are here right now in this earthly school, and we enjoy watching you going through the classes, graduating different grades, and going through the system that you think is the earthly one, but it is not so. It has been designed beyond this earth, beyond what you know in the human body. We want you to understand that this earthly school and the system is not that of the divine. In that, We are forever understanding. We are forever loving. We are forever forgiving. And the school system, mostly on this planet, is not so. We encourage you to, in this moment, let go of what you have learned in your school. If it did not serve you, and if you feel any sort of need to forgive that system, then now is the time. It is time to let go of anything that you think you need to forgive. For that means that you are holding on. You are holding grudges. And in your energy field, that is not for your highest good. Bless it and let it go now. You were going through schooling in this way for a reason. You have realized that it hasn't served you for most part, and at the same time you have come out of it, and you are the way you are because of it, and because of many, many, many other experiences. So, like everything, thank it, forgive it, let it go, and move on. The most important is the now, is the current circumstance, is the current situation you're in. And where you are is because of where you have been. We enjoy watching you going through your system, mostly for the realizations you have as a result of it. If it wasn't for the struggles, you wouldn't be able to enjoy the now as you are. And you can enjoy it more. Allow forgiveness. Allow forgiveness. Allow forgiveness into your life. And you shall enjoy it much more. You shall enjoy life in general way more than you are right now. Breathe. Allow life to flow through you. Do you know that grudges hold life from you? Let it go. You know that spirit has a way to learn, to teach on the so-called the other side in a way that is in some aspects completely the opposite to your schooling system on this planet right now. And we are in full awe of everybody who goes through the education on this planet, for it is not an easy one. At the same time, we know that many of you are going away from the idea, from the system of the education as you know it. And that is just right. because you are able to learn things from spirit, from air, from the elements, from the elementals. You are able to learn things from your higher self, from your spirit. We encourage you to breathe more, for air carries information, air carries spirit, and air carries learning. Learning. Learning that is assisted by the spiritual helpers, and we are them. We are them. We can help you if you like, and we ask you to simply ask for our help, and it shall be given. You know you can learn anything you like on this planet by simply asking for our help, for our assistance, to learn things that you want to learn. And then you breathe and you allow and you are guided to everything that you need to learn that thing that you want. Oh my goodness, what a concept. You can learn from spirit, of course you can. You know it all already on some level, and you know this very well. So you simply allow yourself to know, to allow that knowing from spirit to descend into you and upon you, and then you shall simply know. Even the channel has doubts about this, and we do not blame her. Her experience has been both a mixed bag of learning from spirit and allowing it, and learning from and through the usual school system, and not allowing and blocking the intuitive side. All learning on this planet can be assisted by spirit, and all we ask is that you implement this in your experience, and you might show others. When they ask you, how did you do that? How do you know this so quickly? How did you learn this so fast? You can simply tell them in the words that you choose that you allowed yourself to open up to spirit and to enable and allow learning in that way. We encourage you to first do this for yourself, and then by example you will show others that this can be done. And some shall be curious and will ask, and some won't. And that's okay too. Feel your way into this. Allow yourself to expand this idea and the concept of learning to beyond your earthly perception, for everything is possible from our perspective, and we encourage you to see things that way too. We love you dearly, and we allow you to have any perspective you wish in any moment. It is the world of free will after all. We simply encourage you to try this for yourself. Enjoy your learning journey. We bless you in the bliss of knowing. Much love. It's like I don't want to open my eyes now. Just give me a moment. Right now I have this feeling of infinite possibilities. That everything is possible, that all the learning is possible. It is just a decision, it is just allowing, it is just like a download. Yeah. Wow. How interesting. I'm still kind of bathing in that energy. It has kind of taken me a while today to get into that surrendered state. And I think I realize now that this is because I have quite some beliefs when it comes to learning. And I've received information through my dreams and in the waking state. And I've learned things, or I knew things kind of just out of nowhere. I would just know them. And yet there is this part of me that doesn't believe it can happen. It is so interesting. Yeah. So this is that kind of like living on the border of different realities. I don't know about you, but I often have this idea that I kind of live in some moments with one leg in the kind of old reality and with one leg in the new reality. And sometimes I'm with both legs and my body in the new earth, and other times I relapse to the old ways of being for a moment. Yeah, but it's less and less. So I know that the schooling system on this planet will change, and that at some point will be... sorry, my SD card went full there. I was just saying that I think at some point we'll be learning a lot from spirit, directly from spirit, and from those who are able to transmit information from spirit. And I feel that there will be people, like kind of channels, but working in specific fields. And, because some of us are more talented in, let's say, physics and mathematics, and others are kind of more leaning towards artistic side of things. And there will be all kinds of guides like working with all kinds of teachers who will be channels at the same time. And this is how I see the teaching, the future of school on this planet. Yeah, I see it truly like the perfect collaboration of humans and souls who are living in those physical bodies, and the spirit guides who are purely in spirit and who were possibly on the planet before, or those who are simply pure souls and are just just giving this information to the humans who are meant to have it and, use it. Use that knowledge and use it for the benefit of everyone and for the purpose of better life on this planet. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Yeah, thank you so much to everybody who has been here, and thank you to everyone, so all of you who have been breathing as well. When you breathe, you process energies and you release outdated ideas and beliefs. And I feel that's why it has taken me quite a while today to tune in and go into that channeling state because of my beliefs and resistance to the subject. How interesting. Yeah, and that comes obviously from my background, because I've spent at current where I am currently with my life and the years on this planet, I have spent more than half of my life in the education system. Yeah, in the science community mostly. So yeah, you can imagine there was some resistance there, despite the spiritual connection and guidance. So call on the learning guides, and you can call on specific guides who are connected to specific fields of something that you want to learn, and I promise you they are there. They'll be there with you and they will help you, and you will learn so much faster. This is what I'm feeling for everyone who is listening to this right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Bye for now.